Welcome, welcome. So it's just sunrise where I am right now, and I'm recording this at the very beginning of December as we move towards the solstice. So really calling in the light over these coming days and weeks. And you can do this practice at any time, of course, but the intention is that this is either a sunrise or a sunset practice, ideally in the morning, if you can. And this is honouring of the 3,000-year-old mantra, the Gayatri. And the Gayatri is honouring of Surya, of the sun. It's a calling in of the light. It's an honouring of the day and the night and life and death and the inhale and the exhale and what is rising up within you and what is descending down or being offered back to the ground. It's the luminosity of the self, calling in the luminosity of the self and the radiance of the self. And that's really the intention for the practice. So you might want to have a couple of blocks. You might want to just grab a cushion. We'll begin with a little bit of pranayama, and I'll offer the Gayatri pranayama, which is a very beautiful practice that you can then, once you've learned it, take and have that as a separate 10 to 15 minute practice each day. So when you're ready, come to close down your eyes. Giving yourself time to arrive and land and settle. For the weight of your bones to remember the ground. Slipping into the movement of your breath. And just noticing where breath, where life is reaching and touching on the inside. And you might just press the crown of your head into the space above. Just finding a little more length. And keeping a point of awareness at the crown of your head. Drop a second point of awareness down to your root, to your perineum. And then soften your eyes and soften your jaw while you keep this sense of a central pillar of support running through the middle of your body. Soft eyes, soft jaw. Just take a moment to listen to this particular time of the day. Listening to this particular time of the day before you have a thought about it, so the felt sense. What's the tone of the day? And starting to lengthen your inhales and your exhales. And start to draw the breath and your awareness down now from the crown of your head all the way down to your root, to your perineum. And exhale all the way back up, root to crown. Inhale down, crown to root. Exhale up, root to crown. Inhale down to the root and layer in the mantra Om. Travel up to the crown and layer the mantra Bur. Breathe down to the root with the mantra Om. And up to the crown with the mantra Bhuvaha. Inhale to the root Om. Exhale to the crown Swaha. Inhale to the root Om. Exhale to the crown Om. Bring your chin to your chest, curl and round in. Breathe down to your root. Exhale, lift, open your arms out. Spread the collarbones. Exhale, curl and round in, chin to chest. You can lay it in the mantra if you like, Om. And inhale as you open your arms, your chest, arcing through spine, Bur. Exhale down, Om. And inhale to open, Bur. Exhale, Om. Inhale, open, Bhuvaha. Rolling through your spine, exhale, Om. Maybe your arms reach forwards. And inhale, open, Swaha. And just keep going. Take a couple more rounds on your own breath. You can work with the mantra or just work with your breath and movement. And then bring your hands to your knees, your thighs, and from your root start to make spiral movements. So circling now around the center, circling around the center. Starting to find more mobility, more freedom through your thoracic spine. So letting that spiral, that circle unfold and unwind all the way up your spine, into your throat, up through midbrain, pineal to crown. And you can breathe crown to root as you continue to spiral around the center. And exhale, root to crown. Letting your head also unravel, unwind, releasing any knots in the ropes of your neck. Releasing your jaw. And you can take it over to one side now, bringing either your right or your left hand to the ground and continue to unravel and unwind. Inhaling down to root, Om. Exhaling, root to crown, Bur. And then taking it over through the middle to the second side when you're ready. Let there be sound, let there be sound. So sighing, yawning, exhaling. And then bring your feet flat to the floor, hands behind you for a malasana squat. So you're going to walk your hips to your heels and then bring your hands to the earth in front of you. Soften your hands, close down your eyes, release your head, breathe into the back of your heart now. And exhale from the back of the heart, through the front of your heart, all the way down to the earth. Inhale through the front of your heart. Exhale, back of your heart. Inhale, back of your heart. Exhale, front of your heart. Release your jaw and just breathe deeply now. All the way into belly, let belly expand. And really sensing now into earth, into land, into your land, into the fields that you walk on, the paths that you travel. Letting them start to come into your mind's eye. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And the next time you inhale, press through your feet as you straighten your legs. Take a forward fold for a moment, hang heavy. And then turn your feet straight front. Inhale, roll up through your spine. Inhale, hands to the sky. Exhale, cactus your arms and swan dive back down to the earth. We're going to take a few like that. So as you inhale, roll up with the rising sun on the horizon. Exhale, cactus your arms and melt down, bow down. Inhale, roll up, rise up, meet the sun. Exhale, bow down to that light, to that light, to that light. Inhale, roll up, chin to chest, rolling through spine, reaching for the day. Exhale, bowing, 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 bowing to that which is sacred to you. Take another. Take a halfway lift at the bottom, lengthen through your spine, crown to root. Exhale, downward facing dog, and just take some time here. Press your hands forward and away, extend from your shoulders. Breathe all the way from crown to root as you rotate around your center. Maybe you're circling your hips and circling your skull. Finding that relationship between skull and pelvic bowl. And then inhale high onto the balls of your feet. Turn your toes to the left, lower your heels to the right, bend your knees. Inhale back through center, pivot on the balls of your feet, turn your toes to the right, lower heels to the left, bend your knees, exhale. Take another round on each side on your own, inhaling through the center, and turning your toes, bending your knees as you exhale. Taking the second side. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, step your foot between your hands. Lower your back knee, inhale, hands high. Exhale, touch the earth, step forward, Uttanasana, standing forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, roll up through your spine. Inhale, come all the way up with the sun. Exhale, fold, dive down. Take two more. Rolling up. And then bowing deeply. Adding in the quality of gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you to the sky. Thank you, thank you, thank you to the earth. Take a halfway lift. Exhale, down dog. Inhale onto the balls of your feet. Turn your toes to the left, heels to the right, bend your knees. Inhale, balls of your feet. Turn your toes to the right, bend your knees, exhale. Inhale to center and come to a plank. Lower your knees on one straight line, exhale down to the earth. Lift through your crown, take a cobra. Stay on the exhale, press through the tops of your feet. Reach your hands behind you and interlace your hands at your sacrum. Bring your shoulders onto your back of your heart. Lift and lengthen through your crown. Belly to spine on your exhale. One more breath. Place your hands, child's pose. Chin to chest. Round through your spine to tabletop, cat. Lift your tail, exhale, hips to heels. Traveling cat-cow. So finding this wave-like movement between cat as you round your spine, lifting your tail through cow to child's. Breathing in that pulsation. Maybe you linger in the spaces between the breaths. So you can be with the whole movement, the fullness of your breath, the quiet pauses between the breaths. And the next time you exhale, tuck your toes, lift your knees, downward facing dog, and you can continue to wave if you like between plank and dog, or you might want to be still. Take a few breaths. Float your left leg to the sky. Maybe you bend your knee and open your hip. Exhale, step your foot between your hands, lower your back knee. Inhale, hands high. Exhale, step forwards. Inhale, half lift, crown to root. Exhale, fold, root to crown. Press through your feet, roll up, hands to the sky. Find the rising sun. Exhale, deeply bow to this day. Om. Roll up through your spine, reach for the sun, the light, the sky. Exhale, deeply bow. Om. Take two more like that. Calling in the light. Calling more life into your body. More prana shakti, more luminosity. Take a halfway lift at the bottom. Exhale to downward facing dog, and this time inhale, wave forwards to plank. Lower through chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Stay on the exhale, draw your belly to your spine. Maybe there's a little sway here. Release your jaw. Feel into the center. This light-filled channel that rivers and flows freely through the middle of you, called the Sushumna Nadi. Exhale to child's when you're ready. And then chin to chest, ripple and round into all fours. Cat. Lift your tail. Exhale, hips to heels. Child's. Find this wave-like movement between the two shapes, honoring the pulsing, the opening, the expansion, the condensing, the descending. And so we get to honor both the rising and the setting, the living and the dying, the summer and the winter. Downward facing dog when you're ready. Take what you need here. And really fold yourself into the fullness of the breath. And as you breathe, you can send energy out from center down into your hands and your feet. And then exhale, sending awareness, energy all the way back into that midline. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, step your foot between your hands. Inhale, hands high. This time, exhale, cactus. Open, offer. Inhale, sweep your hands high. Exhale, cactus your elbows. Offer through the back of the heart. One more time. Touch the earth, step forward, standing forward, fold, roll all the way up on your inhale, hands to the sky. Exhale, bow down. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. 2 more. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, let there be sighs and sounds as the energy moves. Stagnation shifts, halfway lift. And then however you want to move, so either through a dog to a vinyasa. Some of you might just want to stay in down dog. See how the energy wants to move. See how the energy wants to move inside the shapes. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, low lunge, lower your back knee. Inhale, hands to the sky. Exhale, cactus and offer. Inhale, hands reach. Exhale, open. One more lifting of hands to sky. Draping arms to earth, step forwards, roll all the way up on the inhale. Just one round this time. Exhale, thank you, thank you, thank you as you bow. Inhale, half lift, crown to root. And then either vinyasa, down dog. Really drinking in the silence, the sounds. And really inviting all of that vibration into the central channel. You can invite thoughts, sensations, breath, sound. It's all vibration moving through the field of your awareness. That's all that's ever happening. Different patterns of energy that we call thought and emotion and sound, sensations, all patterns of energy. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, step it through, lower your back knee. Inhale, hands high. Exhale, hands through prayer. Take a twist, left elbow outside right thigh. You can lift your back knee if you like. Inhale, back to center. We'll meet in a high crescent lunge. So lift your back knee if you haven't already. Exhale, bow. Sweep your arms forward and back. Inhale, hands reach. Take another bow. Keep reaching through your back heel. Lift your back thigh. Inhale, and then exhale to Skandasana. So turn to the long edge of the mat. Turn your left toes out. Bend into your left knee. And then inhale, warrior two. Exhale, back to Skandasana. Inhale up. Exhale, bend into your front knee. It's like a modified warrior two because our back toes are turned out. Next time you come to warrior two, stay, turn your back toes in. Right forearm to right thigh, Parsvakonasana, extended side angle. And just close down your eyes here. Slow down your breath. Release your jaw. And just let your free arm be free. If you want it to be in a strong, long line, and you really want to open up through side body, then be there. Or you might find that this arm wants to move more and undulate. You might want to turn your body towards the earth and then the sky. Maybe circle hips. Give yourself permission to explore. Let body breathe, let body move. And we're going to meet in Trikonasana, so you might heel toe your back foot in a little as you straighten your front leg. And again, see where that top arm wants to be. Does it want to be to the sky? Does it want to reach forwards and over the ear? And then turn to the earth, bring your hands to frame your front foot and take a standing split. So send your weight forwards. Make some circles with that left knee. You can stay here or open out into half moon. Ardha Chandrasana. Spread your toes. Reach through the ball, the mound of your left big toe. Lower left foot next to right, and inhale to roll up to stand. Hands reach. Exhale, swan dive down. Take one more. Halfway lift. And either jump to chaturanga, step to down dog. And take a few breaths. Let there be movement. So this Shakti, this creative power of life, this dynamic energy that is forming, reforming, creating, dissolving, pulsing, vibrating. In the tradition, that energy is called Shakti. And through our practice, we get to awaken more of that in ourselves, in our body, mind, and energy. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, step your foot between your hands. Inhale, hands high, lower your back knee. Exhale, hands do prayer, take the twist. Inhale, lengthen crown to root. And as you exhale, draw belly to spine. Inhale, hands high, tuck your back toe, lift your back knee, press through your back heel. Exhale, bow forwards, arms reach forward, down and back. Inhale, hands high, take one more. Inhale to reach, exhale, Skandasana. Turn to the long edge of the mat. Turn your right toes out, bend into right knee. Big inhale, lift, bend into your left knee, warrior two. Pulse between the two shapes on your own breath. Pranayama, left forearm to left thigh. Close down your eyes, turn your back toes in, listen. Slowing down breath. Take away any imposition, so any forcing of muscles, any over-efforting in the shape. So you find a more liquid, luminous expression that is emerging from body rather than imposed upon by mind. Trikonasana, triangle pose, straightening your front leg, taking any form that you love, and we'll meet in a standing split. And you can open out to Ardha Chandrasana as you're ready. Spread your toes. It's the awareness of whole body, all the way to the periphery, to the edges. And it's the awareness of space and your body in space. The awareness of the crown of your head that you can lift and lengthen. Lower right foot next to left, and inhale, roll all the way up. Exhale, melt down. Take one more. Take a halfway lift. Let's meet in down dog. And then lower your knees to the ground. Bring your hips to your heels and slide your fingertips along the mat to your knees, to your thighs. Close down your eyes and just find a kneeling cat-cow, so pulsing, crown to tail. Continuing to fold yourself into breath. Continuing to call the light in. Call in the prana shakti. And you might imagine that all of your cells are lighting up with every inhale, which of course they are. All of your cells are expanding and condensing in that cellular respiration. That cellular breath, like the rippling of light across water, across all of the waters of your cellular fluid. The rippling of the sun and its rays, dappling across the waters of your cells. Stay in the waters, stay in the light as you bring your left hand to the earth beside you, lift your hips. Extend your right leg long or ground through your right foot, and then spin your chest to the sky. Lengthen through your tail in this modified wild thing, baby wild thing, pulsing, rippling, opening. And then as you lower your hips back to your heels, keep your right arm reaching over to the left. Send your hips over to the right, right arm over to the left. So big side body stretch. Then inhale through center and exhale second side. Lift your hips away from your heels and start to open from the back of your heart as you lift your chest. Maybe you ground through your left foot. Press the earth away. And then see what comes, see what comes. Let the light continue to ripple through your body, dancing across the waters of your cells, of this body that is largely water and space. You are a body of water and space. And then as you lower hips to heels, bring your knees back together. Send your hips really over to the left as you reach your left fingers to the right. Then inhale, come all the way back up. Lift your hips away from your heels for Ustrasana. And bring the palms of your hands to the back of your pelvis. And you can just undulate here and ripple. Some of you might want to interlace your hands and just bring a little back bend that way. And some of you will bring left hand to the inside of your left heel, lift your hips and sweep your right arm over as you send your left shoulder away, send your hips forwards into a half camel. Then lowering hips to heels, taking second side, right hand to inner right ankle. Lift your hips, send your hips forwards as you reach right shoulder back and open through your chest. And of course, if you have Ustrasana in your practice, go there. We're going to meet, interlace your hands behind you at your sacrum and then take a forward fold, lowering the crown of your head to the earth. Maybe you lift your hips away from the ground. Breathe. Release Take a twist, left hand outside right thigh. Breathe crown to root. Inhale, unravel and over through center to the second side. Breathe crown to root. And then release, either in kneeling or cross-legged. Just take a moment to do nothing. And then inhale all the way, crown to root. Exhale at the root, Om. Inhale up to crown, Bur. Exhale just below your navel, Om. Inhale to crown, Bhuvaha. Exhale, solar plexus, Om. Inhale, crown, Svaha. Exhale, Ha, Om. Inhale, crown, Maha. Exhale, throat, Om. Inhale, crown, Janaha. Exhale to pineal gland, third eye, Om. Inhale, crown, Tapaha. Exhale, crown, Om. Inhale, crown, Satyam. And you can continue to breathe up and down the central channel. Or you might just let go of everything. Softening and spreading into the light and the space of awareness. Softening and spreading into the light and space of awareness. Releasing your jaw, the edges of your mouth. And drinking in as you resource yourself, as you bathe and bask in source. Just be with the silence and the stillness. Just be in that holding field of Shiva, of awareness, of infinite space. You are infinite space. Resting as a body of space and light. You are a body of space and light.